Welcome back to another video, and as you can see, we're starting this off very odd. You can see my OBS in here. This video is going to be very different. Now, I like to experiment with Unreal Engine and all kinds of things like that, and not just Unreal Engine but computers in general. And I have been watching a lot of Twitch for quite a while now. And one thing that got me really interested is the VTubing aspect. Like, I don't really watch them, but the idea itself is very interesting to me because they're using face captures, motion captures, and they have this animated character on the side of their screens, or maybe in the full screen, like Code Miko, for example, which is like a really unique and cool thing. And I was curious what I can do, what I can make of it without like spending any money whatsoever, because to make a good product with a good character, you need to purchase the character, you need to purchase the bodysuit, which is going to capture your emotion. I'm not willing to do that right now. I'm not interested in it that much, but I was just curious, what can I come up with just basically without spending any money whatsoever? So we're going to need a couple of things. First, we're going to need a character. Now, I found this software on Steam. You can download for free, called Vroid Studio, which allows you to create the VRM characters. Now, you can also model your own character in Blender and then somehow make it into a VRM format and then use that one. I don't have enough knowledge in modeling and designing and all that stuff, but this software, well, I could come up with something. So I got this software, Vroid. And let's open this up and let's make I'm going to use just a default character, not to waste too much time. But there's a bunch of characters over here. So you can just select one of the characters. That's like a default shape, or you can click new and start from a blank canvas basically. And you can adjust its clothing, you can adjust the character's size, the shapes of the eyes, nose, mouth, like everything that you would do with like any other modeling, character creating software basically. I'm not going to be really changing anything, but as you can see here, you can change a lot of things. There are other videos that will show you how to use this specific software in particular. Otherwise, well, this tutorial is going to be very long. But I just need some kind of a character for now as a placeholder. So I'm going to hit export, camera export, and then I'm going to hit export on the left side. And this is going to allow me to export this character. So I'm going to go ahead, hit export, provide some kind of a name, provide some kind of an author, doesn't really matter too much. Where is it allowed? I don't care. I'm gonna allow it anywhere. Hit OK and just save it. I already have it, so I'm not gonna bother saving the same thing over and over again. Okay, so we have our character. That's cool. Now we need one more thing. We need some kind of a software which is going to allow us to, I need to refresh this site, which is going to allow us to basically capture our face and transfer our facial expressions into this character's expressions. And a software that I found very useful was the VC Face. It doesn't capture the full body motions, it just captures the facial ones. But well, if it's for free, now obviously you can't be too picky, but this software does the trick and it does it very well. So just go ahead and download it, and I have it over here. So once you do, just extract it and just run the VC Face XA. And once we do, something like this is going to pop up. Now I tried this with multiple different characters. Here is the default character that I just created, and you can use your face cam if you have like a webcam or something. I don't have one, so instead I'm going to be using my mobile phone for this. And to achieve this result by using my mobile phone, I'm going to be using OBS, and I'm going to be creating a OBS virtual camera that we're going to set up in a second. And it's very simple, just too simple, honestly. The next thing, settings for the quality, set this to the highest. FPS 24 should be good enough. Tracking quality, I'm gonna again set this to the highest one so that it can capture as many expressions of my face as possible. And microphone, select your microphone so that the mouth could be moving, and hit start. And once we do, you can see the character is moving its mouth oh my god, mouse, English, not like, I guess not the best quality in me. Anyway, yeah, you can see when I talk, he talks. Cool. Let's make sure that this guy actually can move his head around as well, because this is not enough. And for that, we're going to need to set up an OBS virtual camera. Now, make sure you have OBS installed. Here I have another instance of OBS. and we're gonna head to this in a second, but first we need to go to a site called OBS Ninja. You can create a reusable invite, provide some info, create the invite link, boom, there you go. You have the invite link created, as quick and simple as that. Now I just gotta provide this green thing on my phone, so I'm gonna type that in. So that is QGKYTWE, go. And I'm not able to show you my phone, but my phone basically shows me a similar icon to just what we just saw, the 4 icons. It's gonna tell you to share your camera. Once you click on it, you're going to be able to see your face in a couple of seconds, and there's going to be a green button called Start. I'm not going to click it just yet, because first I'm going to set up my OBS. So we're going to need this link, the pink one. So if we click on it, it's automatically going to copy it to our clipboard. So we can go now into our OBS. Now for this, I'm going to add a new scene. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm using this scene to record this video. So I'm going to be adding another one. And this basically gives me a blank canvas where I can add more things. And I'm going to be adding a browser to this. Click OK. And now paste in the link that it gave you over here. So this is the link. And provide some sizing. So I'm going to do 1920 by 1080. And I'm going to click on Control Audio via OBS. Otherwise, it's going to capture the audio from my phone, and my headset mic is a lot better. So I'm going to be using the headset mic instead. We're going to hit OK. And under the browser, you will see we have this audio line. I'm going to mute this completely so it doesn't capture any audio from my phone, but rather just from my microphone, as you can see over here. Okay, so far so good. Let's now hit start on our phones. And boom, I have a terrible lighting and a big beard. Big beard. Anyway, so this is all good. We can go ahead and start the virtual camera. Now I have a very old phone. Keep in mind, it's a very old phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy S5 Neo. So this one is really old, but I just wanted to see. This is the oldest phone I have, so I wanted to see how old of a phone can actually get this thing working. And this does the trick. So let's open up our V-Face, and as you can see instantly, whenever we just make sure you click Start Virtual Camera, and that you in the options selected the virtual camera. And as soon as we do so, you can see this is moving. So I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit to have a better lighting, so it can capture my face a lot better. I have sun right behind me. Shouldn't be too big of an issue, because you can see it can still capture my eyes. As you can see, I can open one eye, the other one, both of them close, off, and all of that stuff seems to be functioning pretty good. Now you can adjust a lot of things over here. Like you can see I'm moving, and the hair are moving, the character is moving, but as you can see over time the character is going to move out of its place. So what you want to do is hit the settings, and under the settings there should be a global reset position hotkey, and I set up mine to numpad -sign, and basically this is going to allow me to, this is going to be a global key. So if I'm setting sideways like so, if my camera is on the side of me, I can hit this button and it's going to recenter the character. So it's going to always be facing forward, even though myself and my camera is looking at me from a side angle. Now this is going to remove some possibilities for eye tracking. As you can see, I'm just closing one, but it's closing both of them for some reason. Yeah, it's capturing only the right eye since my camera is on the right side of me. But as you can see, it still captures the head movement and all that stuff. Now we can adjust the smoothness of how roughly we are moving, how smooth it is, and all that stuff, and also the range of motion. So we can go ahead and move around a lot, or we can barely move at all. And again, I'm going to reset this. And let's set this up in the OBS. So we are recording a video right now. So I'm going to be adding another thing into our source, which we are recording right now. And I'm going to be using a game capture for this. And I'm going to select a specific window, and we're going to select our VC Face software. and I'm going to click on allow transparency, which is going to remove the background. So now I can hit OK, and I can put my character wherever I want this guy to be. And I'm just going to adjust this so it is behind the image. So make sure to like if you like the video. And also let's remove all the UI stuff. So we're going to click on this icon right here and then hit the space bar. And as soon as we do that in the OBS, there is no background for our character. So just for a sec, so that it's, there we go. So you can see a lot better now. Our character is over here. It looks pretty darn good. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I know this is something that we normally don't do, but I found this very interesting and I got interested in how I can make this happen without spending any money whatsoever. And as you can see, you can become a VTuber in 10 or less minutes. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.